Hello friends, it's Rick Lisa's Kitchen and Garden, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Goji and the Goji plants. First I'm going to talk about the health benefit of Goji, and then I'll tell you how to have Goji plants in your garden, how to propagate the plants, how to harvest your Goji, and the health benefit of having Goji plants in your garden. And in the end, I will tell you how to preserve Goji for later use. First, I'd like to introduce you to my Goji plants. Look at these Goji plants. They're full of fruits, and the fruits look like rubies hanging on the branches. Look at how tall these Goji plants are. They are taller than me. And all this wall of Goji plants just started from a few sticks, like 10 to 20 centimeters long. In a few years' time, they get this tall. There are two types of Goji plants. This type you are seeing is the type of Goji plants that bear fruits. The variety I have here is called the Ningxia Goji. They produce a lot of fruits, and look at the nice bright red fruits. I so wish I could use them as earrings. Wouldn't that be so pretty? I so wish I could use them. They are like a red ruby. Can you imagine having the pair of rubies dangling from your ears? Wouldn't that be so beautiful? Anyhow, Goji is very, very useful. Every part of Goji plants is very useful. Health benefit. You can use it as food source. In Chinese, we have a saying that in spring you can eat the Goji shoots and the leaves. You can refer that to my previous episode of Goji shoot stir fries. In summer, you can harvest the flowers, but I don't harvest the flowers because they are very good for bees. They attract the pollinators. Easy for you to say. Then it says in fall, you can start to harvest the fruit. It's not fall. Now it's only July. And you see we are loaded with the fruits. And the fruits will be here, will keep coming till snow falls. In winter, you can use the roots. What you use the roots for, I will tell you later. Goji has been recognized as superfood recently in Western world, and it has gained its popularity very quickly. But in China, almost every Chinese know the health benefit of Goji. So when they see Goji plants, they get excited. And the reason I'm doing this episode because a few days ago my friends came over and they were so excited about the plants, and they harvested some fruits, and they were so happy to go home with the load. So I thought maybe it's a good idea to tell everybody I know about the good health benefit of Goji and Goji plants. I live in Ottawa, and yes, you can grow Goji plants here in Ottawa, and they can survive in winter. They're shrubs, very hardy. But I'll talk about that later. First, I'll talk about the good stuff about Goji. First, Goji is very rich in keratin. Goji has more keratin than carrots. It's rich in vitamin A, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin C. It's high in calcium, potassium, phosphorus, not potassium, phosphorus. It has a very high iron, higher than beefsteak. Can you imagine? It can help to boost your immune system. It can help to regenerate the new cells in your liver. It can help to fight fungal infection. It's loaded with antioxidants. It's
bacterial.
It's antibacterial. It's anti-inflammation. It's antiviral. It's good for liver and the kidney. It's good for weight loss, for asthma, It can also help to reduce headaches and migraines. It's good for cancer therapy, and it also can help you to reduce the chance of getting Alzheimer's. There were a whole bunch of research papers about the health benefit of goji published officially. If you're interested, I suggest you to use the link we provide here to do more reading about the health benefit. But there are a couple of other benefits I'd like to mention here. First, if you use computer for long hours, using goji can help you to relieve the fatigue. And for women, if you want to stay young and beautiful, goji helps a lot. And for anybody who wants to improve their sexual performance, goji is the go-to ingredient. And goji, the way of using goji is you can use goji in tea. You can put them in your porridge. In summer, it's better to use it in tea. You can mix goji berries with a different kind of tea, except green tea, because goji is considered as a warm, hot kind of food, and the green tea is considered cool and cold. So don't combine them because they cancel each other. If you combine goji with honeysuckle, that's a good tea. You can combine goji with red tea, that's a good tea. And you can combine goji with some other herbs, that's a good tea. In winter, you can put goji in your porridge. Whatever porridge you make, you use. You can make stew with goji, with lamb, with beef. That's good too. And how much you should use goji berries if you want to use them? 20 to 30 grams a day is the moderate amount to use, and it won't cause any harm. But you have to listen to your body. If your body is hot, and when you take goji, you have problems, you have blisters around your mouth, or you get sore in your mouth, that means you have very hot body and you are not supposed to eat goji. If you don't have any effect, you don't feel good about, you're okay to eat goji. That's the goji berries. What about goji leaves? Goji leaves are very good for tea as well. You can dry the leaves and use them in the tea. And like I mentioned, in spring you can stir fry goji shoots, young leaves, use that as vegetables. And what about the roots? The roots can be used as a part of the medicine. It's good to cure the over sweating due to lung weakness. And it's also good for stubborn skin rashes. It's very effective if you boil water with goji roots and wash your skin with the solution. It helps with the stubborn goji, the stubborn skin rashes. That's why goji, every part of goji is very valuable in Chinese medicine. And if you want to have a good boost to your immune system or general health, I suggest you to have goji plants. Now, I'd like to talk about the goji plants. Goji plants are very hardy. They are very drought tolerant. So they like well-drained soil. They can grow almost everywhere. And they, as you can see, they're shrubs. And they like sunny spot. The sunnier, the hotter spot, the happier they are. You don't really need to care too much of goji when they get established. And because they are shrubs, they don't have the main trunk. So you need some sort of support. We use a framework and we used some twine to tie them together so to keep them straight. If you want to grow goji in your garden, I suggest you to grow them along a fence or some sort of backing or a wall. But as you can see, goji can get very bushy. So when you plan to grow them, you'd better leave enough space. And before you put them in, put a little bit compost or organic material in the spot for the goji plants to grow. But when they are established, they can take care of themselves. You hardly need to water them unless you are enduring extreme drought. Otherwise, Mother Nature takes care of it. You just sit there and enjoy the fruits. The other thing is, since goji, they grow very easily, they are very easily overgrown. So you have to trim the branches from time to time. But that is a very pleasant thing to do. And when you are working outside, you have bees buzzing around you, the birds come to take the food. And when you have goji in your garden, you don't need to worry about to pollinate your plants. The bees will be working 24/7 almost. So everything will be pollinated in your garden.
You can use a hedge trimmer to trim it's about the size of a hedge. And you can use the clippings to plant again in the ground to start over again.
Yeah, that brings the subject about how can you start to grow goji. You have two options to start to grow goji. You can start from the seeds. You just use goji berries to collect the seeds and germinate from that. And you can also use clippings to propagate, which is the preferred options because it's very easy, it's quick, and like I mentioned, we started this bush with just a few sticks, and just a few weeks down the road, the sticks started to have fruits on them. And if you have clippings, it's very, very quick. You probably will see the fruits in the same year. Probably even in the same season. That's the two ways to propagate the plants. And if you don't have plants to start with, you can always contact us. We live in Ottawa. We sell some plants in spring or summer. So if you are a gardener, if you have a small space that can accommodate the goji plants, I suggest you to grow some in your garden because it's good investment. When you have them, you can enjoy the fruits forever. And I hope this video helps and inspire you to start a garden. It's good for you, it's good for the nature, it's good for our bird friends and the bees. It's good for everybody, and it's good for your health overall. So I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.